10 years ago, I had a realization that changed my life forever. And by the end of this video, I sincerely hope it might do the same for you. Back then, I applied to study music at a conservatory in Vienna and kind of completely bombed the entry exam. The principal himself told me that maybe this wasn't for me. And before I even applied, friends and family already told me pursuing music is foolish. You should get a normal and safe job like everyone else. So maybe you are not a musician or artist, but I know for a fact that you have big important goals and dreams, goals that feel just out of reach, and maybe you've even failed at them a couple of times by now. Whenever that happens, the easiest and kind of most logical option is to give up, and most people, I would dare to say over 90%, do just that. To be completely honest, I almost did too. Until I came across something that hit me like a ton of bricks. You might have read this or heard about this someplace before. The #1 biggest regret of people on their deathbed is this, and I quote, "I wish I'd had the courage to live a life true to myself, not the life others expected of me." And this one sentence changed pretty much everything for me. We all think we have time, I'll do it later is what we love to tell ourselves, but time definitely does speed up as we get older. I've seen it firsthand in the last couple of years. Old friends I used to make music with, all of them stopped. Every year they tell me they will get back to it eventually, and every year nothing happens. That's why I'm making this very, very important video. To tell you, please do not fall into the "I'll do it later" trap. Start that idea, that project, song, YouTube channel, business, company, whatever it is, today, because I know exactly how my life would have looked like if I would have just given in. I would have been miserable, regretful, and would have only gotten more bitter as time went by. Instead, I get to take you amazing people on this journey with me together, one that we've built together right here on this YouTube channel over the last couple of years. Because today I'm flying from my brand new and still kind of empty home in Los Angeles to Europe to play at a venue I've always dreamed of performing in. This is my life now, and it honestly only happened because I didn't give up. So if you're watching this, please take it as a sign. Don't wait, go after what you want right now, today. But it's getting late already and we got a flight to catch, so let's do this. So I did catch my flight in time, despite recording this intro video right before it. On the plane I have to go through the set list of this show, because it's over 2 hours long and it features some new songs. So I can actively use the time to listen to demos, the finished songs and the production notes. Then I switch from the plane straight to the tour bus, where I had a good night's sleep. So this is going to be my home for this arena tour. And I really like the relatively spacious front lounge with the big window. Looks like we've arrived, so let's find our way inside the venue. First I'm gonna grab my guitar from the bay. I always place it there so that I'm the first to get it. That way I don't have to wait for the entire equipment to be loaded out. This tour is quite special because we don't just have one tour bus, not 2 tour buses. There are actually 3 Nightliner tour buses on this tour, because there are roughly 80 people involved in this production. And we also have a couple of trucks for the stage setup and all of the lighting and audio equipment. Inside, let's take a quick moment and take in the view of this empty arena. It's empty right now, but it will be completely filled and sold out in a couple of hours. As you can see, we have a lot of hardworking people putting together today's show. A lot of work goes into putting on a show like this, and they are the true heroes behind the scenes. So after checking out the stage, I'm trying to find my backstage room, and it's a bit of a labyrinth back here. It took me a while to find it, but this is the room that I got. It's quite nice, and I'm always grateful to have a room like this for my own, so that I can focus and practice. But first I need some breakfast, so it's time for another trip in this labyrinth. Let's try to find the catering area together. Looks like I found it. As always, it's time for some cereal. After that I get to work. I set up my little studio and I start practicing all the material for the show. On this tour we also got a really cool app that shows you not only the shows and the dates, but also all the details concerning the shows. When the bus will leave, when we will have some food, all of that fun stuff. After my practice session, it's time to grab some food again. And after that, you guessed it, more practice time, because I want to make sure to play at the best of my capabilities tonight. After lunch, we do a quick sound check to see how the stage feels and sounds like. We do have in-ear monitoring, but there are slight differences with the stage sound every single day, and we want to make sure to be prepared for that. way, my friend, if you are actually a guitar player yourself and you want to reach a professional level doing all the fun stuff you've seen in this video instead of a 9 to 5, or you just want to get better at super fun and advanced guitar techniques like super fast alternate picking, sweep picking, or finally unlock the full fretboard so that you don't play the same old boring stuff every single day, I have my very own online guitar academy now on patreon.com/BERNTH, and the link is down below. I'm very proud to say that I got to help over 40,000 awesome guitar players over there already, and my students there have access to my premium 30-day guitar technique courses, as well as weekly new lesson packages and courses that I add every single week for you. So if you're a guitar player and you take your playing and progress seriously, consider becoming my student for real today by clicking the link down below, patreon.com/BERNTH. I'm personally waiting for you over there, but for now, let's continue with the video. We did end up playing quite a couple of songs at Soundcheck, so after that it's already time for dinner. Then one last practice session and warm up for the big show in my backstage room, and then it's already time to walk to the stage because the show is about to start. I usually go there 15 minutes before the show to grab my in-ear monitoring belt pack, my in-ears. We have our little pre-show ritual where they all take shots of vodka, I think. As you know, I'm sober for around 5 years now, so I join in with a little cup of water, and then it's finally time for the big show, and I can really feel the adrenaline pumping through my veins as the intro starts.
Ik spreek de hoge tafel waar ze niet, hoor ze los als weer nooit.